Hello, hello everyone. This is Abhishek. Today I'm gonna solve you variable and operators data types variables in class operator assignment. So it has a multiple assignment provided with the Newton school. So I solve all assignment here. So they continue the video and here the first question is operators. So I open these questions. Here the question says, question name is operator. Difficulty level of this problem is easy. Okay. The problem statement question says कि given two integer A and B. Okay. You're tasked to calculate the print of the following values. Means here the given two integer like A and B operations I have print like you are given if you are given like 15 and 30. Uh, okay, first see example more clarify. So here the input constant only two integer and b separated by spaces. Yeah, means first line contains one and two integer, only a b integer constant in given 1 to 1000, so it's normal. And guarantee that will be divided by v, divisible by v. So here already question के कि it is guarantee कि division by b, so it's not sure कि a is greater than b, then a divided by b or b is greater than a, so f divided by b divided upon a. So it's not saying it's already mentioned here कि divisible by b. Okay. And here print mention operation is a new line. So okay, here means question given. So here a plus b. First I print the plus, then I print minus, then I print multiply, or then I print divide. Okay, and the test here the example given. The simple input. So simple input is 15 and 3. Okay. So sum of 15 and 3 is 18, and go to next line like first I print 15 plus 3 is equal to 18. Okay. And next 15 minus 3 is equal to 12 here. Okay. So 18 here the output of 18 plus, and here 12, sorry, here 12 is the second of means minus answer, and here the multiply of the 15. So here 15 15 into 3 is equal to 45, so it's multiply of this number. Okay, and here the minus, so here 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5, so it is output is 45 and 5. Okay, so these questions I try to code it here. After code it I submit this question. Yeah, good. So first I import, already import scanner class here. Here so I use a scanner, create a scanner class object. Okay, so yes, see, okay, and here given input a and b. So int a assign sc dot next, and int, sorry, b is equal to sc dot next int. Okay, all the divided by plus the percent plus of, and so simple I direct print it. So here system dot out dot println. Okay, and here print a plus b. Okay, and okay, so here I write minus, and here I write multiply, and here divide. Okay, or question mention कि print the mandatory output is new line. So here I use ln for printing new line. If you are not added ln here, so it's a wrong output. So here I try to try to run this simple input. Okay, so here, yeah, so output is correct. So I try to submit it. Now it's submitted. So it's normal question. Go to move to second question. Yeah, here, yeah, data types. Uh, the problem in this problem, given data types, problem name is data types, and difficulty level of this problem is easy. Or here the problem statement. Some data types of the given below, like integer, long, float, double, and character. You try to take input the given format or same order. Means same order में I take input, like first take input integer, then long, then float, then double, then character. Okay, and input the input constant following the value separate lines like integer, long, float, and double, and character. Yeah, okay, and output print each element in a new line in same order as input. Means say you take input here, so same type I print output here. Okay, or note print float round of two decimal places and double four decimal places. So the actual mean in this line here, okay, like if you are given decimal value like a decimal value, you can say 2.77778999 something. So only output print only two decimal places, right? Like 2.7. Okay, 7, or here the output is 9, so 8, so here I print 8. Okay, so it is two decimal place of the decimal value, right? And here given double value, so double like DOUBLE double like 2.08866, let's take something. So print four digit decimal places like I print 2.888 and 7 here. Okay, so it is four decimal places value of the double data types and two decimal places value of the flow data types. Okay, so in the mention of the question, here the text input, so here take input 2, so it is integer value, so print integer, and here the long value, so print long here, and here the float value, so print float, and it is float value already given two decimal places, so I print two decimal places value here, and next given double data type, so I print double and four decimal places value, and next data type character, so it's given character here. Okay, mention of this question here, ki print each element in a new line is same order. Means when I print the integer, then I change new line here, then I print a long, then I change, or here the print float value, then I change, or here the double, then I change a new line. Okay, all these things. So try to code it and submit these questions. So first things, I create object. Okay, and first thing take integer value. So I int a is dot next int. Okay, and second is take long value here. So along b or sc dot next long. Okay, and third thing is taken float value here. So third things take float data type. Next float. Okay, or then double data type, so here create double d equal sc dot next double. Okay. In next, input character. So I define character is like char a assign sc dot next in sc dot next. When I print the next input the next element here, so in next element, like it is read all over the words. Okay, so I input character I only here the input c variable. So dot I using dot here, dot character function, and using zero element here, right? Uh, then I print this value like first integer, then okay. Same mode to print as the system dot out println. New line mention here. Already mentioned keep print new line element here, so I use ln and first print a element. Okay. Then long print here to system dot out dot println. Okay. Print b element here. And next step, printing two decimal places of the value of float. Okay, so I use a system.out.printf. It is formatting of the output here. So use system dot out dot printf. So printf basically it is formatter. In C language, you are using printf. So here the format of the value. So I use percentage of 0.2f because I print here two decimal places value or the question given mention already to change new line again and again time. Okay, so here I print the dot slash n. I am using for printing next line element here. Okay, then I print double value. So I copy these things. Okay, and I print here four decimal places, right? Or here I print d. Means here I print four decimal places value, so 1 3 or next print the character system dot print ln means here print e. Okay. Try to run first test case input. So here two questions. Okay, output is correct here. So try to submit it. Yeah. Everything fine. Yeah. So it is submitted. Okay. Move to next question. Yeah, simple sum. So the question given simple sum difficulty level of this problem is easy. Okay. And the problem statement given three integer a, b, and c to print the sum of these three integers. Okay. Uh, the input contain three integers separated by a, b, and c here. So constraint 1 to 100 it's normal and sum of a, b, c. Like question given 1, 2, 3. So try to debug the input like 1 plus 2 plus 3 element here, right? So 3 to 5 or 5.6. So it's first test case output here and 5, 4, 2. Okay. So here 5 plus 4 plus 2. So 5, 4, 9, 9 to 11 element here. So output is 11, right? So try to code it. Create a scanner class. take input, take three input like ABC to create and int A and C dot next int, okay, comma B, C dot next int, comma C. Okay, and here the sum of these, I create a sum variable here to store the sum of these three elements like A plus B plus C. Okay, then I print the sum value. So system dot out dot print sum. Okay, try to run it first in test cases. Output is correct. Try to submit it. Okay. So this question submitted. Move to next question. Next question. Simple sum. Yeah. Simple input string. Yeah. Okay. The question name is simple input string. Difficulty level of this problem is easy. So question given. Given a string, you try to input and given string and print the same string. Means normal question. But just take a input of a string and print of the string. Okay. The input constant single string s. Okay, and printing the string here. Okay, like your input Newton is school, so print Newton is school. Your input hello to print hello. So simple, in this simple question. So I use this kind of class. Okay. Okay, and create string data type string s assigned sc dot next element here and print the string of yes. Okay, so try to input and run it. So output is correct. Try to submit it. Yeah, submitted. Move to next question here. And next question, it's simple input integer. So in this question given simple input integer means given an integer and you task to take input from the given integer print it. Okay, means you are given a input of input of integer and or simple I print it of the integer. Okay, the input constant line integer and constant 1 to 100 and print the integer of n, right. So here when I input 3 to print 3, when I input 56 to print 56. It's normal question. So here I use this kind of. Okay, int and let's see dot next int. Yeah, so I take input of three element here. So yeah, output is correct. Try to submit it. Yeah, it is submitted. Move to next question here. Oh, yeah, next question is Nobita and profit. Yeah, it is interesting question. The question name is Nobita and profit. Or difficulty level of this problem is easy. Okay. Read the problem statement here. The problem says 1 minute. Yeah, everything fine. Yeah. Nobita want to become okay rich, so he come up with some ideas. Okay, means he wanted to reach, but इसके पास आई some idea here. So Nobita buys some gadget from the future at the price of C. Okay, he's eh, buy the gadget for future's work or sell them the price of his friends. Now Nobita want to know how much he gains selling one gadget, as we all know Nobita weak in math. Okay, he's weak in math to help him to find the profit his gadget. Okay, so basically in this question I find the profit here. So input constant. So first I read input. The input contains two integer like C and S separated by spaces. Okay. Constant of the input 1 to 100. So it's normal. And output print the Novita gets from the selling one gadget. Okay. So here question input given 3 and 5. Okay. So basically in this question, when Novita gadget C element here. Okay. So if here using C is greater than here as element. So C is greater than S. So I print C minus S. Else I print S minus C. Okay. Else print S minus C. Same next question. So it is not first value not greater than, but it is and test get already mentioned here. First value maybe is greater than or second value is lower than. Uh, so here I use code it. Okay. So int C sc dot next int. Okay. Or next value C and S. Okay. So I create S variable sc dot next int. Okay. Yeah. So here I create if C is greater than S to print. Oh, mistake here. C minus S here and else S minus C here. Okay. Try to run first input. So here the error is basically here I am not using a scanner class. So first thing I create object of the scanner class. Create an scanner scanner. Okay, try to run it. Now output is correct. Okay, but in some aspect, if C value is greater than S, like 5 and 3, okay, so your output is same because when you are not using C is greater than S, so your in init test case for your output is wrong. So here I submitted on these questions. Yeah, now submitted. Move to next question. Now beta test. Okay. Problem name is Novita test. The difficulty level of this problem is easy. Okay. And here the problem statement given. Nobita want to score well in the upcoming test, but he is not able to solve simple division problem. Okay. See, Nobita determined Doraemon give him a gadget that can division problem easily, but somehow Nobita deleted in the internal program which calculate the division, right? So, as excellent coder, Nobita came to for help and help to write the code for his gadget. Okay, so we are excellent coder, yeah. So I will try to solve it and yeah, you will give hand to integer d and q. You have print the floor value of d upon q. So what is floor value? So floor value basically nothing. Means you are given like 67.98888 value. So basically these things. So float value of this 67, right? Means ignore the point decimal places value. Okay, and print the only integer value. Yeah. So it is floor value of 67.9989. Okay, and input input constant to separated integer. Okay, integer decifering the value of d and q constant of the question dq 0 to 100. Okay, okay, and output print the values of d upon q. Okay, if value cannot calculate, if value cannot be calculated, so print minus one. Okay, and undefined here. Note, remember, divisible by zero is an undefined value. We give runtime error of the program. Okay, basically in inline mention here, कि if like try to more clear with the test cases here. Okay, so in question mention कि if 9 upon 3. Okay, 9 upon 3, so value is 3. Okay, but if value 3 upon 9, okay, so it's runtime error because 3 not divisible by 9. Okay, because it is 0.00 something its answer, so it's wrong test case here. Okay, so when I wrong test case, so print minus 1. Okay, if not divisible by d upon q, so print minus 1 here. Okay, so divisible by 0 is undefined value. Yeah, so it's like yeah, here the explanation of the floor value. I already teach you what is floor value here, like 8 upon 5 equal to 1 upon 6. So points is ignore these things and only print here 1. Okay, so it 1.6 floor value is 1, right? So I try to code it here. First use SCRWN scanner SPS sign new. Okay, D and Q. So first I input D element, comma Q element. Okay, and I use KF like here. K means in question says if you let's say if 12 divided by 0, so it's a runtime error. Okay, so runtime error. So I already take q equal 0, q and q equal 0, so simple I print minus 1 over here. Okay, so in these things equal 0, then print -1 system dot out dot print -1 else D अपन Q element here, right? So I run it. This problem. Try to run in first test case. Output is correct. Try to submit it. Yeah, it is submitted. Move to next question here. Dices. Okay. So the problem name is dices. Difficulty level of this problem is easy. Question says Sheldon and Leonard are go to the lunch. Okay, but none the them has the money to decided to wash dishes. Okay, in total, wash 10 dishes from the his and dishes are washed by the Leonard. Okay, now the Leonard want to a number of the dishes Sheldon washed. Okay, help him to find it. So basically, in this question, input test case same first line constant input constant n and t. Okay, return the number of the dishes Sheldon washed. Okay, and in this question, basically, yeah, I return the number of the dishes washed, but it is not mentioned here any function. So I return it is wrong here. Output constant wrong. It is here. Here giving the print the number of dishes Sheldon washed. Here output mention here. It is wrong. Return is the wrong statement here. Okay, no issue. So in 3 6. So basically when I 3 6, so 3 and 6 element here. Okay. So here the greater value is 6. Okay. So 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Okay. Or here the greater value of 4. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay. So in this case, simple I try to code it and explain this. Simple I use scanner class. Yeah, system dot in and take input of n and t element. Okay. So I create n element sa dot next int and create t element t data sa dot next int. Sorry, needed. Okay. If n is greater than t, so system dot out dot println n minus t. Okay. Else system dot out dot print. Okay. T minus n. Because when second input is greater than first input, so basically n is greater than t, so n minus t, else if n is less than t, so t minus n. Yeah, okay. So try to first into, yeah, output is correct. Try to submit it. Now I submitted. Move to next question here. Yeah. Next question is waiting time. The difficulty level of this problem is easy. Okay. Sorry, 1 minute. I check. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. So Sarah is standing in a line for her turn to see the doctor. Okay. And there are the n people of the standing front Sarah, and the each person the doctor takes the exactly x minute. Okay. Sarah want to the know the time after which her number comes. Okay. Since Sarah the weak in math, you task to calculate the time of Sarah. Okay. It's a normal question. Here the input constant to integer n at x. Okay. And basically one is greater than and less than of 300 1000, so and x is same, so return the total time of Sarah needs to wait before the earth minute. Okay, so basically in input test case 5 and 3, so when 5 into 3 is equal to 15 element, yeah, 50, or 3 into 2 is equal to 6, so it's normal, it will multiply question. So simple I use scanner class. Okay, or in first line n and x. Okay, so in sc dot next int. Okay, okay, I create answer variable here to store the multiply of the n and x. Okay, or print answer. Try to run first input. So here output is correct. Try to submit it. Yeah. Yeah. So the institution of the video. Here the question given in multiple question in Newton School dashboard. You can try it and submit it. If you're facing issue any problem, so you can ask in video YouTube video chat box and comment box. I soon giving you feedback of this question and solve it. Okay, and in all this code of this solution here in my GitHub profile. The GitHub profile link is the group like YouTube video description here, and please make sure subscribe my channel, and that's it. Okay, thanks.